If your mindset is my marriage have to work, then you're gonna do everything to make your marriage work, right? So that's commitment. Even if they're stranded in a desert with a bunch of naked women, you're not even think nothing otherwise. That's how secure you're supposed to be in your marriage.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel,
the Parchment Fam.
Alright, so we're here to discuss another topic here with you today, which is 10 things that we do to have a successful marriage. Alright,
Yes.
But before we get into the video, head on down below, hit that subscribe button and turn that notification bell on so you get notified when we have another upload on our channel. Alright, so anything you want to say before we get into the video?
Well, the only thing I want to say is these are 10 things that works for us. You know, it's sort of like tips, but you know, you just take whatever you see fit that might work for you, and you know, you could probably apply it to your life. We're just giving you what works for us. We're not dictating that that's something, you know, that you have to do. But if you see it fit that you say, okay, yeah, that sounds like something I want to try, then you know, by all means, go ahead and give it a try. Yeah,
so as we said, this is based upon us. So if you see where it can work for you, you can try, or if it's not a fit, then that's how it is. No,
yeah. Everybody have to do what works for their marriage.
All right, so number one on the list out of 10, the first thing this is the number one thing, and you always gotta put this number one, and it's God. All right, yes. So you know, if you put God first, marriage was created by God anyways, right?
Yeah.
And if you put God first in your marriage, then you will never fail, because at the end of the day, if you believe in God, you trust God, and there's 10 commandments, you decide you're gonna live by those commandments, those pretty much cover everything.
You're not supposed to do anyways.
Yeah, that covers everything that you should cover in a marriage, you understand?
Yeah, like,
so it basically put a shield around your marriage. As long as you have to cover all those, then I don't see where a problem should arise.
Yeah, like if you think about it, that put aside the spiritual aspect, because the spiritual aspect of it we can go really deep. But if you just think about it, when you trust God and you're living for God, you're trying to live right and holy anyways. So if you think about it, you're not gonna want to commit adultery, and that's not because of you don't want to hurt your spouse. You're first and foremost, you're not committing adultery because God says you're not supposed to do it. So you're trying to live this life to please God. So one, you're not gonna do that. So one, you're not gonna cheat, you're not gonna lie, because when you do all these things to please God, in turn you're ending up doing these things to please your marriage as well. So you can see where by doing that, you know, everything has just fallen into place.
Yeah, everything just,
and that's just one part of it. Like
there's so many other parts, but this is just like a little.
That's the basic. You just put God first, everything is falling in place.
You just put scratching the surface a little bit. We're not gonna get too deep into it, but you can get the idea from it.
Yeah.
All right. Next one is open communication. All right. So in open communication, most times you would say, how you would say no.
Well,
just if you don't agree with something, just say it. Don't keep it inside, because or if your partner says suggest something and you're just gonna go with it to please your partner all the time, that can be a problem, because at the end of the day you have that burden. You say you don't agree with something and you're free to voice your opinion. That you gonna cause you to react differently as far as the way you express yourself physically. And you see, it's gonna show. It's gonna show something.
It can lead to resentment, it can lead to anger, it can lead to so many things. And not only that, when you communicate, open communication is one, but just communication on a whole, like with every area of your life, you want to talk about it. If something is not working, you want to talk about it, you know. So you have to be open with everything. It's so crazy that we're learning this
still every day. Is like every time, because each time is a different scenario. It's not the same thing that's gonna happen all the time. It's
and
different scenarios.
That, sometimes we'll be having a conversation and we ended up finding out something. I'm just like, how comes I'm just knowing that and all these years, but by having the conversation, one thing just maybe you as a person forget about that, and by talking, you know, it come
back. Yeah, right. Yeah,
so communication
sometimes
should be constant. Communication build a bond, it build physical bond, it build trust, it build, you know, everything. So just you know,
all the key components where you're married need basically develop inside.
Because you communicate about money, you communicate about sex, you communicate about your past, you communicate about your fears, you communicate about everything, you know,
even your future, like because suppose you two want to have two different visions, that's gonna be a problem. You're gonna have to get on the same page and find a way to figure it out.
That's one of the main things that like we really talk about even initially, like when you're meeting someone, like what are your goals? Like one person might have marriage in mind and the other person just decides that they don't want to marry. So that's the first thing anyway. You have to communicate your goals and your vision.
Even after marriage, it keep cool people goals change over time. You know, your aspirations and everything change over time. So you just have to communicate and just even suggestions. You might not say, alright, I don't think I want to do this anymore, you should do this. You can communicate that and see if your partner have something where she have to say that might actually give you a better idea, brainstorm and, you know,
like
figure it out.
Perfect example where you have to really communicate stuff, like when I was gonna stop working with our, like when we were gonna have our second child, me couldn't just get up off of my own and say, okay, you know, so me feel like I stop work, me just have to stop work. Like we have to communicate about it and see how it will work out. Is he making enough to support both of us, our family, if me stop work? Like these are stuff you have to talk about. So making big decisions, small decisions, everything.
Every single decision you know that's gonna affect the other person, then
even if
I say every decision that's gonna affect the other person, being that, say for example you go on the road, you wanna buy a soda, you're not gonna call the person and say you know, so everything that's going to affect your marriage or the other person. So we know basically talk like say you have to pretty much consult with the person about everything. We just attack things that take an effect on your marriage or your relationship or your partner. Major stuff. You don't talk like if you go up on the road and you want a soda, you don't need to tell somebody you can buy a soda. So that's not what we mean. So
no. But if you go to the road and you can buy one flat screen TV for $1,000, yes, obviously. Unless you surprise the other person and money is not a problem, then by all means.
By all means, go for it. Because it can benefit both of you anyways. Alright, so the next thing on the list we are number 3.
And we have a list right here. We had to write down together our thoughts, you know?
Put things together, our thoughts together and everything.
We never want all over the place.
Because we have a time frame on the video and we don't want to be all over the place. So the next one is trust. Alright, so when you talk about trust now in a relationship, it don't necessarily mean being unfaithful or cheating or nothing like that. He's a broader part of your marriage as far as trust go, because trust can be something as simple as you give a person $200 to go up the road to buy something, you yourself know it's 120 for it, but you give them 200 and then you come back and say, oh, it's 200 feet, right? That is a part of it. And you put on your phone.
Not only that, I say you give your partner your phone to do something and then them reach out in a message, them on Facebook, them on Instagram, and that it's like them look for something. Like that's a part of trust. Like you don't like, and I know a lot of people they do that, and I think that these are people that are insecure. Like every time I watch those court things and you know people, there's like, oh they saw this in their partner phone and so on. So you're like, what are you doing there in the first place? Like that's just my opinion.
If you come to the point where you think you need to do that, I don't think you're married healthy. It's not a something wrong. If you think you need to have a code for your phone for lock out your partner or whatever, everybody have code on their phone. But regardless, the fact that your partner needs your
you know the code to my phone. So.
We know each other, but you don't necessarily.
And you've never gone in a phone. You never go in a phone. Never answer it. Never anything.
So, at the end of the day, if all those things is a problem to you, where you think you need to search your partner's phone or you need to know who is on the phone, or that is an issue.
Trust is an issue. And like when you think about trust, like this is one, you know, this exercise they always play where, you know, one person fall back and the other person catch
Yeah.
you know, the exercise.
Yeah.
That's a perfect example of trust, and I guess that's the reason why they always do it, because if you don't trust the person, one, you're not gonna fall back because you don't know if the person not gonna catch you, because if the person get distracted or whatever, then
Yeah.
they don't catch you. So that's a
as we said before, trust is another, as far as trust go, you can be knowing a person capabilities or things they're capable of doing.
yeah.
Even if you think they change, you're still not gonna have that level of trust anymore. It would be like, say for example, me as a person who don't like pay bills before, or wasn't responsible when it comes to certain things, and then you say you're gonna stop work. You're not gonna stop because you don't trust. Say you stop today, tomorrow me decide me not gonna pay that, me not gonna pay that. You understand? So is a trust is a wide part of your part. It's a broad thing.
It's a broad umbrella that cover a lot of things that has to be solid.
Yeah.
Like your trust has to be solid in the person. Like you trust them with everything. You trust them to tell them your deepest secret or your deepest fear. Like, so for example, you went through a traumatic event that you never share with anyone. You're supposed to trust your partner.
Yes, you
with
can tell
that.
them,
They can tell them anything.
and you don't go through your door.
Yeah, so it's like that's just trust.
Yeah, that is the next thing, when you can't tell a partner anything and you reach, you know, they tell the parents, yeah, certain things is just between you and your partner, staying in your marriage. That's where a lot of problems come in. So the next thing on the list we have is, now we are currently at number 4, so the next thing is commitment. Alright?
Yes.
So when it comes to commitment, what comes to your mind?
Well, when I think about commitment, I think about not giving up,
Yeah,
right?
So
no matter what happens, it's like you have the mindset that there's no throwing in the towel, so you're committed to just finish. Like, I mean, there's no finish to marriage until death do us part anyway, so you're committed to that vow.
Yeah, so commitment, I would say, basically bring out different things inside of you, right? As far as compromise, you have learned to compromise, you know. Yeah,
to make something work. Like if you're committed to your marriage so much that, like, certain things you have to compromise to make it work, because if you don't, then obviously you're gonna do the opposite, which is walk out by your marriage.
You have to compromise and make sacrifices with a lot of things for your marriage work. So if you commitment is very important, because if you're not committed, it's least thing you walk out. You understand?
Yeah, you might get if you get discouraged easy, if you're you're not determined. It's almost like
and the thing is not like all those things not gonna happen. You're gonna feel discouraged sometimes. You're gonna feel all those things. But as we say, commitment. Once you're committed,
like, I mean, you
will try. So you will find a way to make it work.
Yeah, you're gonna find, like, you're gonna do whatever it takes, because, like, and I always say this, like, if you have a mindset to there's no other way out than just sticking it through, then you're not gonna want to give up when situation alright. If your mindset is my marriage have to work, then you're gonna do everything to make your marriage work, right? So that's commitment.
Yeah, so that is commitment. And that's basically our take on it. If you have something else, then you can always put it in the comment section. We can have a conversation there, we reply and so forth. Alright?
Yeah.
So the next one on the list is number 5, honesty. Alright? So we would say always be open and honest with everything.
Yep.
Alright, if your partner say, alright, I think we need to paint the house ready, and you think you're not supposed to be ready, just tell her you don't agree, you don't like it, you know, something as simple as that. You're gonna agree with the red, and at the end of the day, every day you walk up miserable and mad because she painted red and you didn't like it in the first place.
And I mean,
so
if you know your partner put on something, you'd be like, you know, so that really don't look nice, like, you know, that show up too much or whatever the case is, don't just go along with it because you'll be like, okay, I'm afraid for hurt our feelings, or I'm afraid for
always
feelings.
Be open and honest with those things.
Like,
and the next thing, as I said, the dress code. If your partner wears skimpy clothes and you don't like it, let them know that you don't like it.
Yeah.
Something as simple as that. And then you and her go out, you wear something skimpy, you stand up a mile from her because you don't feel comfortable next to her, or you just feel you distance yourself in a way. It can cause a lot of problem, because she go feel a way, you know, say, well, where she do wrong, you don't want to tell her, it cause an argument. So where I do, you know, it can lead to other things. It can make people think you cheat and you're not cheat. So being open and honest can avoid a lot of situations.
You can't go wrong. I mean, the only thing can happen is like you don't necessarily you're too honest until you probably end up hurting the other person's feeling. But it better you actually tell the truth and you have it up in your head anyway. Because if you think something in your head and you don't voice it, then
it's gonna stay in your head and cause problem.
You can react for something what you're not saying now. So
yeah, because you're gonna say you have something in your head and then you play this movie in your head, so you say it and the person now go do it.
Exactly. So you still act on it.
Imagine a lot of things, imagination.
Don't leave room for imagination. So just that's why I tell the person work on it, and if the person get offended, it's almost like you know when you have good friends. Good friends, you know, you tell them anything. If them put on something, you say, you know, that really don't look good. Whether they want to feel bad or not, because you have them best interests at heart. You tell them the truth and then you work for afterwards. Say, you know, so I'm not telling you to make you feel bad, but I just tell you because, you know, me can't see you go out there and embarrass yourself like that or whatever the case is. That's the same thing in our marriage. You know, just have to be honest.
Alright, so that's honesty. Next part, next one, number 6, that is emotional security. Alright, so when you talk about emotional security now, it's just as simple as your partner. You love your partner, you try to do everything to make them feel loved and everything, but at the same time you want that back as well, you want to receive that as well. You don't just want to give that, you want to receive it. So emotional security, you have to show your partner sometimes. A lot of time, you know, when it comes to mental things, especially you never know where a person go through and not show it. Right?
Yeah.
So you sit down and you have a moment with them, you talk to them, you encourage them, say something nice to your partner, do something nice from time to time. You know, you know, life busy and everything. You always must find time to do that sometime, because your partner might have think, say, well, she never, you know what, you know, do that to her, or, you know, say anything nice to her or something like that, and she gonna feel a way where
or sometimes
she wonder if you feel the same way about her as how
like,
they
I
feel
wonder
about you.
Or sometimes, you know, especially years on in a marriage, if certain things not happen, you might start ask, I wonder if they still feel the same way.
Yeah.
If your partner feel the same way and feel when him just meet you, I wonder if him still think me pretty after I have 3 kids. You know, stuff like that. You know, you have to make your partner feel secure.
Yeah, and comfortable.
And comfortable in
because,
a, you know.
Yeah, because for example, if you don't do all of that and they feel that way before and then you're gone, and you're gone at work, you're gone for hours, they probably out there, I think, say, well,
I think so, Lord, them gonna find
you
somebody
know
else
what's going on. But when you give them that form of security and comfort, it's like there's no other room to think anything else, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no, you know, leave no room to think no that nothing else.
Like me not gonna think say, oh, by as a matter of fact, I feel like say him in love with my body more than me in love with my body, even after 3 kids. Sometimes I might say to him, say, Jesus, after me breastfeed 3 kids, like me I feel say, look, and that's something I go on and he might be like, stop your foolishness.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, most times, yeah, everybody like a woman look, but sometimes you see past the physical aspect of things. So that's it. You have to come people that I would say, you know, do nice things to your partner from time to time. Say something nice or do something nice.
Make them feel good,
make them feel,
you know,
nice, they feel appreciated, because it go a long way.
Them feel secure.
Because they might be there having a bad day, and one thing you said, the whole mood just change. Everything just change instantly. Yeah,
listen, when you see if you're in a relationship and you don't feel secure, that's like you say, that's the reason why people think that their partner cheat and all kind of stuff, when nothing might not go. So like when you're secure in your relationship, like your partner could have gone for a whole week and your uncle probably are worse if them okay. You're not think nothing otherwise. Even if them stranded in a desert with a bunch of naked women, you're not even think nothing otherwise. If that's how secure you're supposed to be in your marriage.
Yeah, so I would say that covers it for emotional security for us. There might be other things, but we're not processing here right now, and again we're trying to, or maybe
we've never experienced that part of it.
Yeah, so
you know,
you can comment your experience below and we can converse in the comment section. Or so forth. Yeah, and
as we talk about that, something just came to mind. I mean, I've never experienced it, but a lot of in some relationship, women don't feel secure, like, or even men, you know, there's like verbal abuse or there's physical abuse, like it's obviously there's not gonna be any security right there, both physically and emotionally. You're not gonna feel secure with the person. So like, obviously if something like that is going on in your relationship, you really need to seek professional help, you know, to deal with that.
Because that's not gonna get any better, it's just gonna keep getting worse.
Yeah.
Alright, so the next one on the list is number 7, which is respect. Alright, so when it comes to respect now,
yes,
alright,
Jamaican they say respect. When someone says something, you say respect.
Yeah, so most time people hear respect in a marriage and they think, say, well, they get disrespected if the partner cheat on them in a public or something.
Yeah.
That is the basic part of it, I would say.
Yeah.
That is just the basic part. I think respect means
Go deeper than that.
Go deeper than that. It's all about the way how you treat your partner, the way you talk to them,
Definitely.
the way you respond to them, and all those.
Yeah.
So example is, we experience that all the time where we might have a conflict or you know, we have a disagreement, and we might say stuff we don't mean at times, you know.
Yeah.
We say stuff we don't mean in the moment because we're angry. You say it out of anger.
So then you end up become disrespectful.
You become disrespectful to your partner, and at the end of it, we apologize and all that, but it already said and done.
Yeah.
You know, you already said and done, and you can't take it back. So you have to be very careful with that when it comes to that, come to respect. And in most cases, what we're talking about here, it doesn't necessarily go for us, but in some marriages, the partners, them already, the mouth is very nasty, filthy. That's what, as they say.
I see it out on the road. So you will be out and about, and you know, or even when we used to work out, and a couple might there, and the way how they just talk to each other.
Yeah, this you can sense like this humility and everything.
Hostility.
Everything.
Them like, I mean, it's not joke, because me could never imagine that in a mind.
Yeah, because as you know, most time even with the woman, with we were talking and you talk too loud, and we say, alright, you want to talk, because you cannot talk too
like,
loud.
Yeah, it's a bit, but like my voice loud, right? And especially when we get passionate or heated, then we start get louder. And for him, that is disrespectful.
Yeah, and
so we try if you don't do it.
And for me, she know as soon as
we start that loud, be like,
is you alone at that.
Me alone at that.
Just block you out. Yeah,
so that in our marriage, that some simple as that is disrespectful.
Yeah, so,
and even when sometimes when it comes to decision making, you know, in some marriage, so for example, a friend or a parent is involved, right, and you're making a decision, and instead of trusting your partner's opinion, you know, you go to your mother, your father, right, for example, and them tell you something, and you come back to your partner, you say, well, my mother says so and so, and that me I go with.
Yeah, if you don't, never you do that.
That is disrespectful to your you know, your partner. If you don't agree with whatever them saying, even if somebody give you advice, you're not gonna go to them and say, oh, so and so says so, so me I gonna do it that the way that you can't. You might voice that opinion to to your partner, where the person tell you, don't even have to tell them, say somebody else tell you, and see how they feel about it, but you're not gonna make it seem like I said, because like you value the other person's opinion over for their opinion. That can seem disrespectful.
Yeah,
you know.
So and at the beginning, when you come to a marriage, you know, parents don't get in, no need to be involved in that, because you're two adults.
The Bible says leave and cleave.
Yeah, you don't need to go to your parents because the advice they give you don't necessarily mean it right, and you don't need it, because most time they only hear one side of the story, your side anyway, and they're gonna give you
if they're gonna be a third party or
a referee or whatever then you wanna call it.
Yeah, but if you're gonna, say you're gonna take advice from, because you know you do have some level-headed parents, like say for example you have a parent that is a minister or something like that, and they do give people advice on a regular, and you want their opinion, then both persons should sit down and they might give you advice just as though they would advise someone, not just because exactly, not just because you're my child. Me go say, you know, say so and so, if you're my child and me I give you my opinion and you're wrong, me go tell you say you're wrong, and you know, simple as that. But everybody don't know how to draw that the line, and in every case is the parents, your child always right, them can never wrong. So you have to be careful with that, because that mash up a lot of marriage.
Alright, so the next one on the list, number 8,
we're getting there.
We would say time management. Alright, so
yes,
everybody work, everybody go school, who not do that? and do something else.
Yeah,
so you see, there's something to occupy your time other than your personal life, like your marriage and all those. And you need personal time as well. Alright? Everybody needs their own space sometimes and their own time to do what they have to do. But guess what? Your marriage needs time as well. And your relationship. So there comes a time when you're going to have to put certain things aside. You know, you come home.
Prioritize.
Yeah, you have to prioritize. You come home. And you just make it a duty.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you come home and you're there home or you're there throughout the whole day. Your partner do what you do. Everybody up and about doing their own thing. There comes a time when you boil down, you're going to say, alright, all of that have to go aside. Your marriage
get what left, yeah, right?
Yeah,
you know,
you
get up, you jump up, and you just go, and then in the night, you just try keep up.
They call it pot scrapings.
Yeah, it's like you just try, like.
Sometimes you don't even get the chance to even try. You just
exactly. Sometimes you're so tired, like you don't even get the opportunity to even tell the other person say you love them. So time, you know, just managing your time and making time for your partner, your marriage is very important. And even finding time throughout the day when you do other stuff, you know, if I even send a quick message, say I love you, or a quick, you know, whatever the case is, you know.
Yeah. And
if when they are around each other, you might just a quick kiss or a quick hug and you go on back to whatever, but you have to, you know, make time.
Yeah, and at the same time again, all those things you're chasing, trying to accomplish day in, day out, that is never gonna end. Even after we're gone, it's still gonna be around. Work is still gonna, everything is gonna be around. Your partner not gonna be around forever.
No.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the reality. You
just have to enjoy each other in the moment when you can, while you can. You never know, you don't necessarily mean your partner have to die. They get up tomorrow morning, they're sick, they have a mental issue, they can't recognize you sometimes. Anything can happen, they can go blind, you know, anything can happen.
You remember that movie? I think it was the first movie we watched together.
Yeah, but she was actually
I mean, she was, I know she was like that.
It's called 40 First Dates.
But for every day...
No, 50 First Dates, where every day is like the woman has see the man for the first time. You understand?
So it's like every day they have to do
mental issue.
And then the guy had to do everything, or like every morning he must to remind her
who and everything.
I can imagine if every morning you reassure your partner, say you love them, and not just, you know, you not forget everything, but that's actually not a bad practice. Every morning you wake up, you reassure your partner, say
because
you know, me love you, whatever the case is.
Yeah, so as we say, at the end of the day, you're not gonna have a partner around forever, because the scene is not gonna, it might not be the same forever, God forbid, you know.
You're not, like, look at even what is going on right now. Like even this pandemic, we're going like open up our eyes to a lot of things, and I'm sure it's the same for a lot of people. Like the things that you thought were important in life is not important anymore, because if you're gone, it just
it's not even if you're gone, it's like it take away itself. Because a lot of people, you never give up your job, you lose it.
Yeah.
You know, you never give up your income, it just gone.
You lose it.
A lot of things, investment, you never give it up, it just gone. So it's just that you don't have control over certain things. So just like, appreciate life.
And then even the people them that lose,
and everything
look at the people that actually lose their loved ones. Some of them weren't even allowed to be there in the room because of the situation. So like that just say you need to spend time with the people that you love as much time as possible.
Because you never know.
You never know. You give 8 and 9 hours to work and to all kind of different. Some people
12 and 14 hours.
I know, so, but I'm just saying the basic. And
at the end of the day, everybody need money, everybody need money, but guess what? It's not gonna stop. If something happens to you tomorrow, I'm guaranteed somebody gonna feel the spot the next day. So I don't think all those things is #1 priority. Your relationship and your life and your time together and your family that is what you need to focus on. What
is important, and God, of course.
And we mentioned we put that #1.
Yeah, we know about when you think about time management, people do the same thing with God. They
you spend time with God.
So it's the same thing.
You're gonna have to spend time with God. Definitely, but we just have about the marriage, and we just have making God involved as well. So, #9, when it comes to sex in marriage, alright, sex is very important in marriage. Some people say, oh, sex make it seem like it's not important, right? Or that is the only
what
thing.
left just the same thing again. What left is like when we come home and we just whatever the case is, you know. If we do it, some people, they don't, weeks can go by and they don't even realize and be like,
and then it's gonna become the norm where you probably lose the feeling to do that within your partner, because you lose interest, and then your partner might lose interest into it with doing it with you. That's where sometimes it lead to other things. You understand? Because you avoid that. So if you see like a person try give up smoking, right? And you break it for a week, then you go 2 weeks straight till you don't find the attraction towards a cigarette anymore. It's the same thing. You can lose the sexual attraction towards your partner. So that is something where I think people should make a part of the priority, like, as far as every other things when you're doing in your marriage. Because stress, you know, a lot of time there's stress, there's, as we say, discouragement and all that. If you have sex with your partner, or if you spend a good moment together like that, it kind of takes certain things out of your mind. It might be temporary, yes, but it helps. And it's not necessarily temporary, you know, because the opposite is true. It's just like when you don't do it, you may lose interest. When you do it, you gain interest. So say you do it right now and the feeling may be temporary, be like, you don't want to feel like that again, you want to feel stress free, you want to relieve, whatever the case, you want to bond with your partner because it's so much more than physical. Then you're going to want to do it more and more. So the more you do it, the more you're going to want to do it, and then it's just better for you. And it just keep a farmer band, you know, keep a farmer band, and probably a stress-free mind sometimes. Burden, you don't feel burden or anything like that, because it's like you release a lot of that, you know. You might be here and you might be here going through some things, maybe you're going through some things, and it's like that just put everything out of your mind for a while, you know. And if you come back and you do it again, you keep it with each time. Just keep on pushing it. That's the cure. It's a form of cure, yes. So, last but not least, it might not sound like something major, but it helps. I'm telling you, change the environment. Alright? For example, in the home, both of you in the house are miserable. You try talk to each other, we try build up, we try change your mindset or try build a mood or something, and it's just not working. But the minute you try to change the environment, like for example, you go out to the park, you walk, you talk, you go to the beach, you walk on the beach, or you go for your drive, it just change the scenery. You change the scenery, change the mood and everything, and you start talk. Even if you're deheated before you have a disagreement, and you start talk, you can easily talk it out on the park, you know. And you never know, something might come up where something might come up where you say, we just forget the whole thing. Pretend like it never happened, man. We just say, you want to go over there, so go walk, or you want so, and you go and everything done this. It's over with. It come like one time, you remember when the one time he come off of work, you remember idea? When we come off of work and I was so exhausted, and I just lay down on the bed, and it's like, it just come like the world at the end for me. Yeah, it's like your world at the end. I wouldn't say world at the end, it's just like, no, but that's just when you feel like that, you know, that's just how we feel at the moment. Just want to lay down and cover up on a blanket and just eat ice cream and just put give into that feeling. But then same time it's like, come I could go for a drive or something, and I'm like, me don't want to go for a drive, me don't want to get up, me don't want to exist, whatever the case. Not like me don't want to exist, but me just never want to get up. So then he might lift me up, like he might put up my clothes and everything. Yeah, because I know maybe I've been there before. Remember? I've been there before where your job kind of take a toll on you sometime, and you're miserable because you don't happy with that job or whatever. So then he's like, come, let's go for a drive. Take a toll on you mentally and physically too. So sometimes you just need to get away from the environment. I mean, as I say, sometimes I'm not telling anybody to quit their job, but sometimes I think certain things you need to walk away from it, because at the end of the day, you have a job, you stress every single day. Stress is something that makes you sick. It do all kind of things to you. It make you unhappy, everything. Sometimes you might not see a way out, but I guarantee sometimes when you walk away, you will find a way out, and God will make a way for you. Sometimes that's all you need to do, change the environment, just walk away. Yeah, you know? So you need to pick up and move, go a different country, or you just walk away and go home, go sit down for a week. Right? Like, I'll figure something out. I'm telling you. I remember to both of us initially when you remember when you lose your job. Yeah, me and I wasn't after me find out pregnant. It was after that we already have the baby. Nope.
Yeah, we did go Jamaica. Well, actually, initially when him lose him job and me just find out say me pregnant, we actually took a trip to Tampa or Key West.
We go both of them.
Well, we went to Tampa first. Yeah, we went with I think it was like the same weekend. We just get up and we just drive. Yeah, it was like a 4-hour drive.
It wasn't stressing. It wasn't that stressing for me at first because I was kind of glad to get out of the environment.
Yeah, but at the same time, you still a think.
You still like, think like where the next dollar
where does that come from? We just found out some pregnant.
And at the same time, just changing the environment and focusing on other things that's going around.
We are going to Tampa, we're going to enjoy ourselves.
All of that at the moment. Yeah, pretty much all of that at the moment. You know it exists, but you don't in not on your mind.
Yeah.
You know?
And then
until you come back home and then home again, you know, say, boy.
We did the same thing too. We went to Key West like a couple months later. We just went to Key West.
Yeah, we just enjoy our life.
We
just enjoy our life because at the end of the day, it don't mean you really got anything.
Then we go, then after the baby born and she was a couple months and I mean, he was just in between like a independent contractor job. We go to Jamaica.
Yeah, it's like remember we're here and we're going on and everything and then work stop.
Yeah, we just stop.
Then work just stop and then we say, you know what? I think we can just take a trip. Remember and just change. Cause remember you did there here and you feel stressed and everything sometimes.
Yeah.
And then we say, you know, we just got Jamaica and just get away from here. So just get away from the environment. Yeah. We go Jamaica, breeze out, we enjoy ourselves and we come back. We come back and start fresh.
Yeah, say okay, well, what strategy we are go have to go forward.
Yeah, sometimes that's all you need to do is change the environment. I'm telling you.
Same goes for sex.
Same goes with same goes with that. Sometimes you can't
change the environment.
Just
sometimes just change it up.
All the while and all that. Change it up.
If you feel bored in your bedroom, then change the environment. Go a hotel or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So
yeah.
Basically that's it.
Reach the number
for
10.
For the 10 things we do.
10 things for success in our marriage. And we've been married what?
And it's still
10 years, almost 10 years.
We apply those. That's 10 things they apply, and still have to apply more. There's still more, and there's a lot more, and we still have to keep doing it over and over again.
And if we get creative, we have to be intentional. We have to be determined.
Yeah, so it's a never ending work. It's something we always have to do some new all the while and continue work.
Yeah,
so
you have to work on it.
Basically, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching.
Hopefully you know you find it helpful, or encouraging, because sometimes some people go through some things and they just feel like them alone I go through this,
like they don't know, say other people
and me one in my marriage I go it's like me and my marriage alone I go through this, and me and my marriage feel like I feel like you just give up or whatever the case is. No, everybody have to work on it. Everybody have to work on it. Marriage is something where we look at marriage as we look at it as a spiritual thing where the enemy try attack it. So you have to work hard for it, right? So
alright, so
yep,
again that's it. This is the last time we are in the video now. Alright, so that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Hope you find this video useful, and remember, share this video
with somebody else where you think
like
find
it
useful.
And head on down below and hit the subscribe button, alright? Because we have a lot more coming on this channel,
and check out other videos,
and we have a lot of videos on the channel too, so go ahead and check those out, and pretty much just subscribe and stick around. You won't regret doing that, because we have a different topics we discuss from time to time, different videos that we do,
fun, encouragement, all kind of
entertaining videos and everything. So you're at the right channel. Alright, peace out.
Bye.